Hi and good morning. Today is the 3rd of April 2026 and it is Good Friday. And sometimes people wonder what is so good about Good Friday. Yet Jesus was suffering and died. And yes, I believe in Jesus and through him I have faith. Now I can tell you a little bit the context for today, how I'm thinking around it. So one of the dresses I was trying to put on in the morning was smelly. Yeah, it was smelly because I had left it in the tumble dryer for too long and it was not fully dried up. But in the week, I had tried to dry it up. I had tried to spread it up. I had tried to put some fabric conditioner that smells so good, but the underlying smell wouldn't go. And that is the same with our lives. We have a story that we were created, we were born in sin since Genesis. Whether you believe the story or not, I know there are issues that follow us throughout our lives, and we know the difference between good and evil. We know, even when the good has become evil, because when you overdo something, even what you think is good can become evil. You know, like overeating, it means you add weight. Yeah, for example, that's just one example. So taking you back to the dress and taking you back to the whole bunch of clothes, they need to be rewashed. They need to be put back into the washing machine, being washed, or if you are doing by hand washing, they do need to be washed. And the water that washes it is clean. And that's the way I consider Jesus. He is the water that cleanses our lives. He cleanses our souls and our minds by faith. I'll never be able to explain enough, but I know when you have faith in Jesus, when you trust that He is the one, yeah, He is your teacher, He is the one to add value to you, He is the one to look up to, then something happens, something shifts in our lives. And it's like when I take that bunch of washing, put it back, and it is rinsed, washed and rinsed, and then dried properly. So this Good Friday, it's my desire and prayer that you also see the side of Jesus and then be able to trust in him and take him up as the water that cleanses from the inside out. And then he will give you hope. Otherwise, this life, there's so much to be hopeless about. And if we don't have something that we anchor ourselves in to give us hope, then I don't know why we wake up every day. I don't know why we do what we do. So the reason behind, the motive behind what we do on day-to-day basis, for me, it doesn't have a reason unless I have someone or some place to hope for. But it is the someone who has this place to hope for. So we can have heaven on earth when we start believing in Jesus. And I'm not saying that problems or issues or suffering is eliminated. I'm only saying that from the inside out, from our hearts and minds, we can have peace, like I said yesterday, and quietness, because it's God who steals our souls, calms them, right? He's the one who guides us to his truth and righteousness. So we can believe in the story of Good Friday, the whole story of Easter, because that's what it does. It gives us hope. We die to self, we rise again with Jesus. So see you next day. That's tomorrow or over the weekend, and have a wonderful Easter break. God bless you.